In this video, I'll be talking about what controls for COVID-19 we'll be putting in place when we head out to a video shoot. So if that's of interest, stay tuned. Roll the bumper. G'day guys, my name is Bruce Garrett. I'm the owner of GingerBeARD Media. At the moment, the situation is particularly fluid around the operation of businesses and COVID-19. It's having lots of different impacts. And so in this video, I wanted to discuss some of the control measures that we're putting into place if you choose to shoot with us. Now, many of my clients may not be aware, but prior to starting GingerBeARD Media, I actually worked for around 10 years as a HSE regional manager in the oil and gas industry. So assessment of risks and implementation of safety control measures is actually something I'm pretty familiar with. And so I figured that I'd put this video together to provide some information on the changes COVID-19 is having to our video shoots. Now, obviously, things seem to be constantly changing. So we've also got a PDF that any client who shoots with us will receive, and depending on what happens, this video may become out of date, but it's where we currently stand. As a general overview, during filming, the actual amount of contact between myself and our clients is actually relatively small. Our typical filming process isn't really a hands-on process, and there's usually a reasonable amount of space between us and who we're filming. So whilst this list is what we're going to be doing to help ensure safety, the actual changes to what we already do as a business isn't really going to differ that much. We're already a low-risk activity. For us, the biggest risk point is the potential touch transference points between client and videographer, and that primarily happens when we're using a lapel microphone and we're required to place that microphone onto the client. So looking at this as a specific matter to reduce the touch points on this, other mics will be assessed prior to shooting and we'll use them if we can. But if we end up using a lapel mic, then we just request that they are handled and installed by us only and not touched by the client. And this should be pretty easy because there's really not much need that a presenter needs to touch the mic. Once removed, the mics will then be placed in a sealed bag and sanitized at a later date prior to them being used again. We'll also be avoiding hot swapping mics, which is where you will swap a mic between one presenter to the next, and instead each presenter will gain one mic. So one presenter, one mic. We've got 5 mic packs, so we don't see this as being a problem. With regards to other general controls, we'll be looking into 5 things. Asking clients to manage their own equipment or product, and we'll manage our own. Basically, there shouldn't be any touching of another person's equipment or product, and that's to cut down on that potential surface transfer. Should it occur, then we'll suitably sanitize hands and items involved. We're already carrying and using hand sanitizer on our shoots, and we suggest that our clients do the same. As a minimum, we'll be sanitizing before and after shooting, thinking that as a potential containment bubble, and we'll also be sanitizing when and if washing facilities are used. We ask that only essential personnel are on location at shoots. Where possible, we're looking to reduce the number of people involved so we have less risk to manage. We ask that social distancing is maintained at all times during the shoot. It's typical for our shoots that this is already in place. We usually need to keep someone in frame in the shot, and that means that we need to keep that distance anyway, but this will really become a focus during any conversations that we have during takes. And finally, if anyone is feeling sick, we'll postpone the shoot. This won't incur any additional costs, and all that we ask is that we've got open and clear communication on both sides so that we can plan accordingly. And I think just having this sort of clear and concise communication will really help anyone involved. This whole situation is a behavioural change for everyone involved, and as this is new information, not only will our clients receive a summary PDF with all this information prior to filming, but we'll also hold a briefing prior to the shoot itself starting, really just to help everyone get on the same page. Situations like these can have an impact to our shoots, but by working together, we can have a safe and successful shoot for all involved. As ever, I want to thank you for watching, and if you have any questions or concerns about what I've talked about today, then please feel free to get in touch. GingerBeARD Media, get on beard.